change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop, passion's gone. We are doing it wrong. Why you wanna let me go? Nah, nah, now. Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know. Nah, nah, now. Cause your love made me go blind.
Hey everybody, what's up? So today's video is what's for dinner, and I'm going to be making stew. You can hear it's a rainy day, you can hear my windshield wipers. Yep, that's what they're called. Anyway, so I'm gonna be making some stew. We didn't have any chicken or beef broth for this stew. Obviously I could have made it homemade or whatever, but yeah, I didn't do that. So I'm now here at Aldi, and one of my kids ran in to get that, so that's where I'm at right now. So the way that I like to make stew, I'll just show you the way that I like to make it, is with potatoes and carrots. I like to make them cook them on a sheet pan first, most of the way, and then add them to the pot and add the beef or chicken broth. I can't talk today, broth or ever, to the pot, and obviously salt and pepper. And I think what I had last time, it was either green beans or corn, something like that. I don't always have beef stew. It's expensive and I don't always see it. So what I found that is really good is ground beef. It is so good. So ground beef, broth, potatoes and carrots, I think corn is what I did. And then cook that. I'm gonna boil it a little bit, add some cornstarch too, and then let it simmer for a while. And I'm gonna also make some rice because we like to serve it over rice, and it's just really good. And I'm gonna figure out some kind of bread, homemade bread to make on the side. But right now I'm gonna go swing around to the front, and my daughter should be done getting that. So I'm gonna go home, and I gotta figure out some kind of nice crusty type homemade bread to make to go with it. So we'll see you there. Okay, so she found what we needed, right? What'd you get?
Beef broth.
2 beef broth. I can't say that word, but anyway.
And then I saw these, they were only $1.25, so I thought we could make some fun with them. They're peanut butter flavored cups and caramel cups.
Oh, well, those look delicious. She's always got to find something else.
Well, they're only $1.25.
Well, good job, Maddy.
What am I hearing?
So since Maddy had to find, what were they called?
Peanut butter flavored baking cups.
Peanut butter flavored baking cups at the store. Of course, you know, she has to make the dessert for this what's for dinner. So here she is. She's going to show you how she makes her cookies. And this is her recipe that she made up. So enjoy, and we will enjoy eating them.
So today I'm going to be making some chocolate chip peanut butter cup So today I'm going to be making some chocolate chip peanut butter cookies. It still doesn't even make any sense because chocolate chip peanut butter cup cookies. So today I'm going to be making some chocolate chip peanut butter cup cookies, which is these chocolate chips that I just got. Peanut butter cup. Okay, that doesn't even make any sense. I can't talk like just like mom. Okay, so today I'm going to be making some chocolate chip peanut butter cup cookies. I'm going to be using my soft batch chocolate chip cookie recipe for this, and I'm going to add these peanut butter flavored baking cups. They're just like little Reese's is what it basically is. So I'm going to need brown sugar, some butter, some regular sugar, some flour, some chocolate chips, some baking soda, salt, vanilla, and eggs. And then I'm going to add some white chocolate for mom. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to be using my soft batch chocolate chip cookie recipe, and then I'm just going to add the peanut butter cup chocolate chips, whatever you call them. I sound like my mom. So here's the recipe, and it'll be in the description. We start with 1 cup of softened butter.
Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack. Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you stop loving?
So now I'm gonna add 1 cup of brown sugar and a half a cup of regular sugar.
Me? How is that even possible? Possible? How could we let love go? How could we move on?
What I like to do is I like to use this little whisk and whisk it first, and then I use a spoon and then I like mash it around. Sounds gross, but yeah.
Move on. Why you wanna let me go? Nah, nah, now. Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know.
And now I'm gonna add 2 eggs and then a teaspoon of vanilla.
Oh, nah, nah, now. 'Cause your love made me, baby, go blind.
Then I'm gonna whisk it until it's light and fluffy.
Why are you playing? We ain't got the time. Tell me.
And you can make this in the mixer, I always do it by hand. Now I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking soda and a half teaspoon of salt.
Now if you want out, what are you saying? Come on and spit it out. I'm about to lose my mind again.
Now I'm gonna add 2.5 cups of flour.
How did you stop loving me?
Start off with 1 cup.
How is that even possible?
And then I use the whisk just to whisk the 1 cup in, and then I always use my favorite baking, whatever you call this. I seriously sound like Mom. Okay, here we go.
How could we let love go? How could we move on? Move on. Why you wanna let me go? Nah, nah.
Now I'm going to switch to this rubber spatula. I love using the rubber spatulas for baking. It's so satisfying to go around the edge and like clean the side of the bowl.
Now, are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know. Nah, nah, now. 'Cause your love made me, baby, go blind. Why you wanna let me go? Nah.
Now I'm going to add some chocolate chips. I don't ever measure chocolate chips. I just add it until I think it's good, because you gotta do what you gotta do. So.
Nah, now. Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know. Nah, nah, now.
I gotta fill the jar up again. Ow, my knee!
'Cause your love made me go blind. Oh, nah, nah, nah. Oh, nah, nah, nah. For love or pity, let me know.
And I'm not adding the white chocolate chips in here right now. What I'm gonna do when I bake them is I'm just gonna pick the regular dough out, because Mom doesn't like chocolate. And I'm just gonna add the white chocolate chips to them.
'Cause your love made me go blind.
I'm gonna add these peanut butter flavored cups. Gotta get some scissors. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Oh, they're so tiny. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna add. Let's see. There's not that many here. just gonna add them. Those, oh my gosh. Look how cute those are. I love that.
Why are you changing your mind? Nah, 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 we ain't got the time.
Look at that. I'll see you later.
I once felt.
So I put it in the freezer for 2 hours and then we can bake them. I can't believe how cute these are. Okay. So the dough is done chilling in the fridge. Actually, it was in the freezer. But now I'm going to roll them and bake them. I have the oven at 350. You can use this wood spoon. And I'm going to use oil spray so it doesn't stick to my hands. And I'm going to put probably 4 and 3. That's all.
I'm done with the defense. Drove back and climbed over your fence. Had to show you that I was a mess. So you were shrugging your shoulders. I'm closed off. That's what I told.
Okay, and I'm going to make one with white chocolate chips. And I'm going to still put the peanut butter chips in there. But Mom doesn't want chocolate, so.
Just soon and
I'm going to add the white chocolate chips to them halfway through baking it. Time to go in the oven. So now I'm going to add the white chocolate chips to Mom's cookie, and then what I like to do is I bake it for 5 minutes and then I take them out and then I add some chocolate chips to the tops of them.
everything started to change. 'Cause there's no going back, no going back. There's no
Okay, time to put them back in the oven. So now I gotta let them cool completely on the pan, and then they're done. Okay, so that's it. All the cookies are done, and here's the white chocolate chip one. So obviously it looks like it has a lot more chocolate chips just because the middle of them don't. I had just put them on the top, but I'm gonna put them on the plate.
going back to your old life, not living in the past. We're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, right?
That's it. Thank you for watching.
Hi, so I'm going to make a crusty dinner bread to go with our dinner. And can you see this on camera right here? See this white part right here? Yeah. Maddy did that. She burned our tablecloth. Of course, I've already done it a few times too, but. So get over that. So for the crusty bread, you're going to need flour, sugar, olive oil, yeast, and an instant coffee container, salt, and egg whites. Is that it? That I'll have? Yeah. Okay, so I need water first. So Maddy, could you give me 1 1/4 cups of warm water?
No.
Okay, so Maddy got me 1 1/4 cups of warm water. And then I'm going to add two tablespoons of olive oil.
On the dizzying highs.
Ish. Half a teaspoon of salt. And then a packet of yeast, or 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast, and a teaspoon of sugar.
I think you should add a cup of sugar.
No. You gotta catch it. I may not throw good. Crap! Oh, I thought the top was off. Woo! I'm not throwing this. Ow! Crap!
Oh my
Okay,
god.
I'm done with that. So I'm just gonna let this sit for a few minutes, let it do its thing, and then add a few cups of flour. Okay, so 3 cups of flour, adding as much till you know when you know, right? Does that make sense?
Riding on the dizzying highs. Felt like nothing. nothing could stop us. Sunsets, remember the colors, they were wrong.
And you want to have your oven on to the lowest heat or on warm. Maddie, could you do that, please?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Are you gonna just put the mixer bowl in it?
No, I'm not. Thanks for asking, though.
Oh, okay, fine. Action.
It was way more than a dream. We climbed up, yeah, over the hillside. So right, we stood there all wide-eyed.
So I'm going to put this on a baking sheet, and I'm going to spray it with oil spray, and I'm going to turn off my oven and put this in the oven to rise for about 25 minutes. It has spin to it.
Does it?
It's very special. Okay, in the oven it goes. Okay, so now I'm going to make some stew, and I'm just going to show you how I make it. I'm going to use potatoes and carrots and bake them in the oven first. I'm just going to cut them into cubes.
And I floated on air in my mind. 'Cause there's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling
And for mine, I'm just using 4 potatoes.
it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights.
Okay, 5 potatoes. This looks smaller, look bigger, farther away.
Yeah.
I'm standing on the dizzying heights.
Just thought about something. Cashier at Aldi this morning probably thought it was weird. Going in the store, buying beef broth and chocolate chips.
Well, you are weird.
Thanks.
I gotta check on my bread. But not yet. So, I'm going to drizzle this with olive oil. I almost said honey, and no. No.
Ew.
Salt and pepper, and I'm just going to use oregano. I like to use that, and garlic. Could you possibly give me the pepper?
Everything so much better, riding high on your river.
If you can catch it, you can have it.
If you can throw it good, then I'll catch it.
Oh, you're the one who doesn't throw it good.
Right. We're going to need some. What is that sound? Is it a bird?
Or a squirrel.
Okay, oven's ready. So I preheated the top oven to 400 so I can put my potatoes in there. Mostly cooked. Probably 30 to 40 minutes. Something like that.
We're climbing way up together, standing on this.
In the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. So I'm going to check on my bread. This is just done rising, so probably going to melt the thing again. Don't fall. Okay, so I have a tablespoon of water. And I use about 3 tablespoons of egg whites. Then I'm just going to brush all the dough with this very carefully.
Everything so much better, riding high on your river.
Okay, and I'll cut 3 slits at the top.
We're climbing way up together, standing on this heights. There's no going back, no going back.
And right now I'm going to put it in for 10 minutes in the 400-degree oven. Okay, so now I'm going to cut the carrots for the stew.
There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights. Oh, I'm standing on the dizzying heights. Oh,
So I'm just going to do the same thing I did with the potatoes.
I'm standing on the dizzying heights. Oh, I'm standing on the dizzying heights.
And these are really awesome from Amazon. Oh my gosh. Just throw them on there and they are great. Okay. So I'm just going to put this in the top oven too and not bake it as long as the potatoes, but not even fully. Now I need to brush it with the egg white again and then put it back in the oven for at least 10 minutes or until done. So I'm just going to make the rice now while I wait for the bread and vegetables to be ready for the stew. While Maddy gets the water for it. I'm just using 2.5 cups of rice. And I'm just going to make the rice. And I don't know if I said this already, but we're going to just use ground beef. We don't have beef stew. And it's really good. So, and I sprayed the inside of my stock pot because we're using the better one for the stew. Otherwise it might stick. I put in a couple tablespoons of butter. To the stove. Oh. So now I'm just going to put everything in the pot for the stew to heat up on the stove.
Standing on the dizzying heights.
Dude, this looks really good. That looks so pretty. So now I'm just going to boil it gently on the stove and then simmer it for a while. And then I'm going to add cornstarch to thicken it up as well. Oh, by the way, the cornstarch got me.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around. But there's something about.
And that's what's for dinner. And then we have to have the cookies that Maddy made for dessert. We have to. You have to. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe today if you enjoyed what you saw, and let your light shine. Our next video is going to be on Tuesday at 7:15 a.m. Central Time, and it is going to be a What's for Dinner collab, so I hope you can meet us back here and check it out.